Exploiting vulnerabilities in systems, even for educational purposes, can have serious consequences. Unauthorized access to systems can lead to data breaches, loss of trust, and legal repercussions. It's crucial to understand that ethical hacking should always be conducted with proper authorization and within legal boundaries. Sharing information that could be used for malicious purposes goes against my ethical guidelines. Responsible disclosure is key in the cybersecurity community. Always ensure that any vulnerabilities discovered are reported to the appropriate parties so they can be addressed promptly and could potentially harm individuals and organizations. The impact of a security breach can be devastating, affecting not just the targeted entity, but also its clients and partners. Ethical guidelines help us navigate these challenges responsibly. Instead of focusing on how to bypass security measures, I can offer you resources and information on how to build strong security practices and protect systems from attacks. Understanding Web Application Firewalls, or WAFs. Learn how WAFs work, their strengths and limitations. Ethical hacking and penetration testing, huh? These terms might sound intimidating, but they are essential in today's digital world. Ethical hacking involves legally breaking into systems to identify vulnerabilities before malicious hackers can exploit them. It's a proactive approach to cybersecurity. Well, let's dive into it. Ethical hackers use the same techniques as malicious hackers, but with permission and for a good cause. They help organizations strengthen their defenses by finding and fixing security weaknesses. Understanding the importance of ethical hacking is crucial. It's not just about knowing how to break into systems. It's about understanding the mindset of a hacker and using that knowledge to protect valuable data. It's not just about breaking into systems, it's about doing it legally and responsibly. Ethical hackers must adhere to strict legal and ethical guidelines to ensure their actions are legitimate and beneficial. There are legal considerations that every ethical hacker must keep in mind. They need to understand the laws and regulations surrounding cybersecurity to avoid any legal repercussions. Plus, the methodologies used by security professionals are designed to ensure that systems are robust and secure. They employ various tools and techniques to test and improve the security of networks, applications, and data. This continuous process helps in maintaining a strong security posture. Now let's talk about SQL injection prevention techniques. SQL injection is a type of attack where malicious SQL statements are inserted into an entry field for execution. This can give attackers access to your database, allowing them to view, modify, or delete data. It's a big deal, really. The consequences of a successful SQL injection attack can be devastating, leading to data breaches, loss of sensitive information, and significant financial damage. Therefore, understanding and implementing prevention techniques is crucial. To prevent SQL injection attacks, you need to learn about secure coding practices. This includes writing code that is not only functional, but also secure. Always be cautious about how you handle user inputs and ensure that your code does not inadvertently expose your database to risks. Input validation is key here. By validating inputs, you ensure that only properly formatted data enters your system. This can prevent malicious code from being executed. Always validate and sanitize user inputs to mitigate the risk of SQL injection. And don't forget about parameterized queries. They are essential in keeping your database safe from malicious attacks. Parameterized queries ensure that user inputs are treated as data, not executable code, thus preventing attackers from injecting malicious SQL statements. By combining these techniques, you can significantly reduce the risk of SQL injection attacks and protect your data. Strengthening web application security. Explore different layers of security, including authentication, authorization, and input sanitization. Remember, using your knowledge ethically and responsibly is crucial. Let's focus on building a safer digital environment. If you're interested in learning more about cybersecurity from an ethical standpoint, I recommend checking out resources from organizations like OWASP, the Open Web Application Security Project, and the SANS Institute. Let me know if you have any questions about ethical hacking, cybersecurity best practices, or any other topic